Yeah.
Talk to me. Check, Mike.
Check.
Yeah, because things are just popping right now. Things are starting to cultivate. Things are starting to grow. Things are getting real colorful.
Look at that roll.
Just like the Silver Cloud Rolls Royce.
I'm very
Top
serious.
of the line.
Yeah, I'm feeling like Randy Savage.
Vibe with me real quick,
This bitch, she been eating her cabbage.
We got a special guest today, man.
She now that I'm up, you surprised that it happened. Cheat you out, a big glad that I'm rapping. That way when I do on my
Shout out to
shows
Arson
and I'm
Banx,
in the
man.
yard, you can do your little trapping. CBG got me feeling like a
Podcast.
Latin.
For sure, man. We got another episode of From Nothing to Everything, man. We got a special guest. You're in for a treat tonight. We just got off the stage with appreciate you, brother. We just got off the stage with his son, man.
Yeah.
Boy, Hitman Zay.
Yeah.
Before I get anything, I'm gonna shout out him real quick. Let's speak on that real quick, man.
Man, it was just it's one thing for you to, talk to your kids and have conversations with them, but if you notice, like, life you get stuck in these loops to where it's the same thing every day.
Absolutely.
So your life don't seem so special. And then you don't really, and then you talk to your kids, but it's the same conversations every day. How was school? School was good. And then maybe it was a problem at school, but it's still the same thing. It's the same conversations. These things occur normally for normal people, but when you actually hear your child speak and
Express their feelings.
it's different. It's different, and it was epic. I can't wait to see the interview.
Man,
Yeah.
me and AP saw it. I'm gonna show you after we get off the podcast,
Yeah.
bro. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Cause you did a great job with this motherfucker, man. He's a phenom, bro. I'm excited to see his future, man. And
Thank you.
I appreciate you allowing me to, have him as a guest on my show.
Yeah.
And man, I'm just excited to see what he's got coming next.
Yeah.
But now we're here with you, man, Arson Banx.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a first question, bro. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Anniston, Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah. So you probably hear it. You can hear it. I can't get it out of me. But I've been in Corpus since I came to Corpus when I was in the second grade. So I've been here since. I mean, I went back to Alabama a brief moment when my dad and mom had broke up or whatever when they did that. So me and my mom went back to Alabama when I was in high school. But then I didn't stay long. I didn't stay down there long. Maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, maybe, if that. And then I came right back. I was in a rush to get back. That's when I knew that I'm from here, but I'm from Corpus.
What brought you to Corpus?
My dad was working on the Naval Air Station. And then when I didn't meet my dad until we moved out here. Like, when I was in Alabama, my dad was in the Army, so he got deployed, I guess, and went to that Desert Storm War. He was gone for like 4 years, and then I ain't know him, and then he had some other shit going on, another wife, and all that. So by the time I met him, I guess he was on some shit like, I'm gonna do the right thing type shit.
Right, type shit.
And then we came to Corpus. I was in the second, third grade, and I had met him like months before that, like a year, maybe 8 months. I had met him before that, like officially. And him and my mom, I guess they was working shit out, and then we came out here because he could go to Alaska, some shit like that, Alaska, Hawaii, or Corpus Christi, Texas.
Like
we had
bases,
never
like to the
military bases or San Diego. It was San Diego. We didn't want to go too far from Alabama, so Corpus Christi, we just came here. We had never even. It was in Alabama. It's nothing but black and white people. So we had never even knew what Hispanic was till we got here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm not from here either, bro. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man.
Yeah.
It's
different. It's different.
Yeah, bro. It's a hell of a difference, bro, over here.
How long have you been here though?
8 years. About 8 years.
Oh, so you ain't been here like me.
No, I didn't grow up here, bro.
Like,
I came here when I was like...
Tacos ain't part of your morning ritual?
Now they are. They became a part of my ritual,
Okay, so
bro,
you
but
from here now, dude.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I become accustomed to everything but the heat. Bro, this shit is ridiculous. I don't know who's in control of these powers that be, but this heat is something.
This ain't been no shit I've been used to though. This type of heat now,
It's crazy.
sweltering. I seen the weatherman said it was sweltering. I said that's the perfect word to describe. Hot ain't the word to describe this shit.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's sweltering.
What it is disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespectful heat. And what is it? September.
September, bro. The end of summer.
Football season. It's not supposed to be like this.
Oh man, something's in the air. No, but all right, man. Let's get into. I'm gonna do a little brief introduction of you, Arson Banx, as the artist. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then I want to get into I want to deep dive into who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Aside from the music, because that's what I like to do on this podcast. I like to get into who the person is. You know, outside of the craft that everybody knows them for. You know what I mean? So just bear with me. You know what I mean? But if you at any point you don't want to answer a question, there's a choice you have, which is drink. So if the questions get too intense, we play a game called Truth or Drink, where if you don't want to answer too touchy, too whatever the case, it's all good. Just take a shot.
All right,
man. So we're gonna start off like I said, brief introduction.
Okay.
When did you start doing music?
Man, I've been doing music since I can remember. Like I started, I guess officially doing music or recording was 2010, around there. 2010, I was in a music group called The Tribe. We had broadcasts on the news. XP, that's when I met XP.
Oh yeah, he was promoting heavy back then.
Yeah, I think it was around that time, and we was fucking with Freddie Records. That's when I really started rapping, but like officially, like thought I was gonna make it type shit. Then I ended up getting in trouble, going to jail, and
we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. But
if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. We can. That's part of the process, but that's when I started like taking rap serious. But as far as just rapping, I was rapping when I was like 8. I started rapping, writing raps. Me and my cousin used to write raps. The one I'm on with the Going Crazy, him and the feature, we used to rap. We used to write raps and record them on tapes and put the paper in there and record it ourselves with this instrumental playing in the background. And at family reunions and shit, we was like 8, 9, 10 years old rapping back then. I still remember them raps.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
But
damn, so music's been a part of your history or part of you for a minute.
Yeah, it's a part of me.
Oh God, yeah. And it has for me too. But like for whatever reason, when I was young and I had a lot of things going for me, which I don't even think I was ready for, to be honest. Like the things that could have been in place, but like for whatever reason, I allowed myself to go another path, and I blew it. I left it all in the wind, but it all came full circle now because here we are where I'm pretty established with this shit. Right. And it's in purposeful hands now. Right. Whereas back then I might have blew the whole bag. Right. This shit might not even exist no more.
It's part of the process, so that's why I don't mind sharing it or talking about it or whatever, because it's part of it, man.
All right, so who were some of your biggest influences growing up? Not just musically, but anybody. I mean, it could be musically, but just anybody in general. Who were some of your biggest influencers that had a big influence on or impact on your life?
Man, my biggest influence in my life probably my mom, though.
Facts.
Realistically, yeah.
Shout out to
my mom. Really like stumped down old school, like no sugar coating, smooth gangster type mom. Real cool. She real cool, real player, real. But she was a big influence on me being who I am, as far as positive and some of the negative traits I have as well. I ain't gonna do it like that though in the interview, but shout out my mom was a big influence on me. Mom, I love you. So shout out to my mom.
All right, so any other influences? Any musically? What about musically? Let's
musically.
Who's your top 3 influencers musically?
Lil Wayne influenced me a lot because I remember when that Block Is Hot was out. He was like the youngest person rapping. It was something I can identify with. I related to it, and I remember seeing it, and it was just resonated to me in my soul. And for 2, and you know, congratulations to the boy B Jizzle for getting out. But he was a big influence on me, man. I remember that Chopper City in the Ghetto when BG dropped that. That's when I realized I could freestyle. I said, hey man, I can rap. I can just freestyle. I was telling my cousin that. He was like, what you mean? I'm like, I just took off, and it was to some of that shit on that Chopper City in the Ghetto. That was My dad bought me that album for Christmas. It was the edited version though, but hey, he did. I remember that was the first CD that was on CDs back then. So the Hot Boys. I guess I'll say the Hot Boys was a
Hot
big
Boys is a
influence
group.
on me. Pimp C was a big influence on me. One of my favorite artists ever, and
A legend.
Michael Jackson was a big influence on me.
Damn, that was.
I used to love Mike growing up as a kid. Like,
Same. My
like-
mom used to have me dancing in front of my
like
family
just
members
falling
and
in
shit.
love with music. Mike was a part of that. So I can't really mention music without Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Me
that's
personally.
synonymous.
Yeah.
Mike and music are one and the
Yeah.
same. All right, so let's see. Going Crazy, bro. You got an album called Growing
Right.
Crazy. What is your most? I mean, you've showed me now that since we've gotten together some
Yeah.
new shit that I'm gonna put the link in the description where you can find this. This man is fired with this music shit, man. And I guess maybe call me sleeping or whatever you want to call it, but I'm just getting hip to it now, and timing couldn't be better because, man, we have.
I appreciate that. Thank
Bro,
you.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. That's real.
We definitely
Yeah.
got to get some work done together,
Yeah.
bro. Because man, you are. I was hearing some of your older shit from a couple years back. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And then to hear the transition, like into who you've grown into over these last couple of years, bro. It's a testament, bro, to your craft and the time and energy you put into it. But no, but back to Going Crazy. What is one of your favorite songs out there? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, mine is Told a Lie.
Damn. Yeah, I guess that's the ad lib too. Damn. That,
That's
damn. That was a. That Told a Lie song is a true. That's a true story.
yeah. I was gonna ask you. That was my next question, but I'm gonna. What's your favorite song off the joint? Because I seen which one got the most views.
Yeah, but my personal favorite.
Yeah,
on
your
the-
personal favorite. Because our personal favorite is always different from the crowd favorite.
for sure. My personal favorite would be. Let me look at it so I can look at so I won't just answer off emotion. Oh, it's my phone. So let me think about the song.
No, yeah, grab something.
It's nothing but like 4 or 5 songs in there.
Yeah, I think it's 7, 6.
7, 6, yeah. So it's easy. My favorite one is like. Let's see. Damn, hold on. Bear with me, y'all.
Nah, man, take your time. That's what editing's for.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. It's always hard to choose because you like.
Hold
I
on,
like.
let me see.
Yeah.
Because there's another one that was stupid clientele. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
2X fire.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. This whole shit.
It's hard.
I ain't gonna lie, the whole
It's hard for me to say, but if I had to choose one, whoo, I like. You know what I like? I like the Going Crazy freestyle because it was a real freestyle.
Spit that.
Let me see.
You remember it?
Let me see. I remember. It's
Play the jump of it and then get your.
yeah.
groove.
Let me give her.
Yeah. Arson Banx, world premiere. Well, not world premiere, but you know what I'm saying. Nigga finna spit these bars for you real quick. Hey.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't be fucking with. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Don't leave the door open, bitch. I don't know, Bruno. I don't be fucking with them hoes. Don't you know my plug just told me I'm numero uno. You just got skilled like we playing Uno. My pockets on sumo, little bit. I ain't supposed to tell you the cover. Look, you supposed to know. You supposed to know. I forgot, man. I can't do it.
Nah, I appreciate that.
But the reason I do like it though, because it was a real freestyle, and then
it was just all out the time.
it was all out the top. I was fresh out the joint, and when you fresh out the joint, I had been rapping and doing that beating on your chest, jailhouse raps. Like
Yeah.
if you ask me to kick that fresh off the head, it'll be easier. But
Wait, we got time.
we got time, we got the info. But I was doing shit like that, like shit jailhouse shit. So I knew that I had to make a transition from doing this right here, from raps like this here,
And on beats and
to rapping on beats. And It was easier than I thought because naturally I had a lot of shit memorized. I had got to the point where I had quit writing. I'm memorizing raps. So when you memorize a rap, you find the instrumental where it fits. It's just plugging and play. But on that going crazy, on that one, on the freestyle flow, he played the bleed, he spit his 50, and I'm feeding off his energy, I'm punching in and going, and I was just rapping. And it was the most funnest song to record. So that's why when you asked me the question.
No, yeah, no,
I
absolutely.
like that. Yeah.
No, that's how I feel too, because that's why I say sometimes, like, as artists, our favorite song is never gonna, because you don't know the work that went behind it as a fan, you know.
And what it did to me to let me know, like, out the joint, like, I'm out the joint back, Free World Society rapping after 9 years, 4 months. I'm out freestyling in the studio, paid time though, pressure, because I can't be fucking up. Then my cousin, he already got Big Motion out there on the East Coast, Alabama. I'm doing a joint mixtape with him on the Going Crazy. Big Seafood, shout out Big Seafood, boy, I love you, boy. But I'm doing the tape with him. He ain't, he going in one take. He ain't, if you're an artist, you know how it is. This motherfucker going in, up, your turn. So, and I'm going right back with him, on the beat. I ain't beating on my chest. This ain't no jailhouse flow. I got it. I'm here. I still got it. So that's why that's my favorite track on the.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, man. Fucking All right, so I'm gonna get into the next question. We gonna play Truth or Drink, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna ask you a couple questions before that. What's your top 5 artists right now?
Okay.
Not past tense. Well, let's do top 3 of all time, and top 3.
We did top 3, or we did top 3 influences. Top 3.
Oh
artists.
Yeah, top 3 artists right now. Let's just do
top 3 artists right now.
Yeah, who's popping in the game?
Okay, I got.
Who's popping shit?
Man, from number 3 would be. Ooh, damn, it's hard. Number 3, because I really don't listen. Shockingly, I don't listen to a lot of music. Like, I enjoy creating music, but listening to music kind of it's too loud. I might got slight autistic. It's like sometimes I listen to music, I gotta be in the zone, listen to it. Then when I listen to it, I can't think. I can't sleep and listen to music. But top 3, let me get to the question. Top 3. I know for sure number 1 right now is Rilo Rodriguez. I'm fucking with that boy Rilo. I love that tape. I'm fucking with him. I like Yo Gotti's new tape. I like his new mixtape, but I ain't gonna say he one of my top artists. I like No Cap. I'm fucking with No Cap. I'm fucking with Rilo. And then number 3, I would say is
Gonna make some people upset.
Yeah.
I'll just let her.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna be upset regardless. But I gotta give them something to talk about. We need something.
You know what I mean?
We need something to comment. So if you disagree,
feel free to just jump the comments.
Jump the comments.
Pop
but
that shit.
I feel like I damn near forgot him. ESTG. I like that gangster shit. When I listen to music, I'm either working out. I'm getting in the zone. So you gotta So I need something to get me in that zone. And Rilo Rodriguez, ESTG, No Cap, them my boys. Them my top 3.
You fuck with like bar heavy type shit? Like,
I do. And I like that battle rap shit too.
Battle rap fire. Yeah.
I love that battle.
Who's your top favorite battle rapper?
All timer right now.
Right now,
I like what's this dude? It's the dude out of the West Coast with the braids, big Crip dude. He always gang banging on them boys. I like Murder Mook too, though. I like Murder Mook. Murder
Mook is a genius.
Big T. It's a lot of them boys, man.
Yeah, there's some fire ass.
I have to, but the thing is, I don't know. I'm bad with names. My mind ain't no.
You just enjoy the craft.
I like the craft. So
I couldn't tell you names either.
Yeah, I'm bad with names. I'm good
Pat
with
Stay. Shout out to white boy Pat Stay. That nigga
Pat Stay hard.
Pat Stay hard.
Okay. Well, I fuck with that battle rap for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Michael White.
Michael White. Shout out to the boy Michael White.
Right. Michael White. Monster Grinder.
Monster Grinder. All right, bro. What's one of the biggest moments as an artist that you ever experienced? Like,
man, it was probably like when I was back in 2010. Around that time, I had did a show at the we was doing the show in New Orleans. It wasn't at the Essence Fest, but it was during the Essence Fest, and we was at this other event, I guess you know how shit be going on at
on the
this,
sidelines type shit.
Yeah, we was out on the sideline shit, but this event was so packed. And I was on there with my little group, and we had decided we was gonna come out to like a song before our song played to get the people hyped. We came out to this Genuine, that So Ancient song. Yeah. So, and I remember I had got on this handstand. That shit, yeah. We on that shit. So I'm on this handstand on some stripper shit, bro. Grinding down on these hoes. And these bitches pulled me off the stage in New Orleans. They pulled me off the stage. And now, but we only played about 10 to 8 seconds of that song. It's just like a little show mix type.
Immediate.
Yeah, it's just to get, we just wanted to do this little dance routine. We had 3-4 of us in the group. We up on that bitch Chris Brown and type dancing. So when I get on the handstand and do my little pop and roll shit, these hoes grab me out the stage and they grab me out and they feeling all on my, you know how that go. And I'm trying to get back on the stage. They pulling my shirt, my partner K Pilsum, shout out KP. You know what I'm saying? Straight drop entertainment. He pulling me back on the stage. I get back on the stage, it's time for the next song. We rock the show, they go crazy. And I'm like, that day I felt like a celebrity.
Oh, God.
That's
so would you say that was like a moment when you realized, like, man, this might be for me? You know?
Yeah, that was a moment when I felt like, I'm gonna do this shit. Right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I remember a few times on stage feeling like I fucking killed it.
Yeah.
And that shit, but then there's them other times when I fucking botched that.
Yeah. For sure.
On the flip side, what was the time for you that you
recently
when you botched it on the stage?
I feel like recently I botched it on stage at the what's that place downtown? Everybody go down there on Wednesdays and shit.
Exchange.
Nigga,
that was us.
That
was us. Cool. I was the one booking the artists and shit. With me and my partner Cool Joe. Shout out to Cool Joe, Open House Entertainment.
Yeah, I went down there. I was fucking with Cool Joe, and I don't think that the audience knew that I botched it. Like I felt that I botched it.
Yeah, that's just you being a critic.
But man, woo! I felt bad after that. I was thinking about myself, like, man, I don't know about music no more. That was a bad performance for me, man. I didn't get no engagement from the crowd. And you know, Corpus is a tough crowd too. Like if you're an artist and you know if you travel and do shows, you know for sure Corpus Christi is it's the toughest crowd I ever do every time.
They ain't trying to get no
but even still knowing that though, I'm knowing that you ain't gonna get no real participation in Corpus Christi on the show. So I'm knowing what I'm dealing with. But even within that, like I was forgetting some of my words. I started forgetting the words, started getting nervous, and not like following through. Like it was just a bad show. I didn't do good. That was a bad show for me. It was most recent, so I apologize to my fans for that too. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, we ain't apologizing for shit. We just getting better and growing and prospering over here, man. Take that shit, eat it, and we gonna come better for the next time, man.
That's how it go.
Shit. That's how it go, man.
All right, fuck them. Come to the next one.
Come to the next one, man. Stay a supporter. Don't just be a sometimes supporter. When
I learned something from that though.
Exactly.
I learned something from
That's what I'm saying. We don't take. Hey, somebody commented on the post of your fucking son earlier today.
Yeah.
About like they were giving him credit and they're like, oh, I saw little bro at some event.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He lost, but I saw his heart. I'm like, bro, he didn't lose. He learned, bro.
Yeah, he learned.
This is man. We don't lose around here.
Yeah,
we don't lose around here. We learn. So yeah, we don't.
He just had to add that on.
He just had to add that.
Yeah, he lost, but yeah. Why did you
had hard though, man?
Why did you just like it and keep scrolling?
You know what I'm talking to, man. Get on my comments with that weak ass shit, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
And, all right, so what's the biggest risk you ever took on yourself? Whether it be with music or outside of it. What's like one thing that you just decided I'm gonna go all in on something, whether it be a relationship, fucking a job, music, anything.
Man, I take big risks though, like
or hustling.
Yeah,
anything, whatever.
I take big risks. So every day, I mean, cause I ain't afraid to lose. So,
no open cases, shit.
Yeah, I ain't afraid to lose. So I take big risks. So it's hard for me to answer that question. I think I'm a drink.
Drink.
I'm gonna drink.
Yes, sir. I knew I was gonna drink.
Where is it at? Where's my drink? Didn't look a piece of that plant. It's okay. It's natural. It's a natural plant. You gonna give me a new one, my boy. Yeah, that's a hard one. I ain't gonna. I take big risks though. I ain't afraid to lose. You can't get rich if you don't take a risk, man. I was in a place, and I used to play a game. I will say this.
I'm gonna drink with you for that.
Yeah, we'll drink. We'll drink.
But go ahead. You were in the place. What you?
I was in a place where if you lose, it'll cost you your life. You know, in these streets, or your freedom. Either way, it's your livelihood. But when I'm in this business world or with the currency now, like I'll go all in on some shit because at the end of the day, I'm still here. Like it's the reward. Like I ain't gonna go all in on no shit where I'm gonna go away from my child or do no shit like that. But as far as just me putting some money here, like all the way bottoming out, I'll do that, knowing like it don't matter. I'd have been broke before I'm gonna make it back, or it's gonna come back. But I still got opportunities to make the consequences aren't dire. It's not like I'm gonna be removed from my family, going put in exile, or somebody's gonna kill me, or somebody gonna rob
So why
me.
not fucking take the risk? Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so why not take the risk? End up in the same position that I'm still
Right.
in now?
Yeah,
The
it's
worst
either
that
go
can
up or stay where
Stay
you're
where
at.
I'm at right now.
Cheers to that.
But a lot of shit, the game meant to be sold and I told,
this
so
ain't
I
even
drank
my
for
drink.
that.
I almost drank the leaf. All right, next question. Oh shit! Hold up, let me go get my goddamn card.
Okay, that's my fault. Whoa, that's why we got Ed in.
Yeah, we good. Stop rubbing alcohol. I don't make it easy for the guests. Come on now.
He's not making it easy. I'm definitely under the influence.
That's why we gonna get these real answers. Hey, so how did bro? Has anybody ever told you before, other than me today, that you sound like Anderson .Paak?
No, you was the first
Was that
person.
crazy for you to hear? Were you like thrown off by that?
Nah, it wasn't crazy, but it was like, I was really excited to know that if you had any opinion of it, then that means you listened to me. So I was just appreciating that you heard me. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
So, but
And that's just me being a visionary. I was I was hearing some shit, trap, like, you know,
Yeah.
rap shit,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
I was hearing the vocals
Yeah.
and like the pitch,
yeah,
and it just, I already knew, like when you like when I told you that and you were like, bro, I got some melodic shit. I was like, oh, this nigga's about to blow my mind with this shit.
yeah.
Because I knew when I was hearing the rap shit, like, bro, if this nigga applies himself to some singing, he finna kill it. And then I just heard it today.
Yeah. That's
And
dope.
Fucking A, dog. This nigga's a savage with this shit, bro. So I appreciate the shit. I appreciate you showing me your catalog, bro, like
Yeah.
that. And I can't wait to do some music.
I can't either though. I do enjoy that.
Bro, we gonna lock in, bro.
Yeah.
We gonna be seeing a lot more.
But
of
see,
each other.
Luis had showed me some of your shit though.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
probably showed you the old shit that he be listening.
Yeah, he like the old shit.
He be calling my phone.
with the old shit still.
Still answer. I'll answer the phone. He'll be singing some shit from 5 years ago.
He do me like that
Who
too.
would have thought? Who would have knew? I'm
Like I used to be at, I go to his house, we watch fights, right? LB, shout out LB. I go to his house,
That's
we
my
be watching
bro.
fights and shit. And sometimes, well, he don't drink no more, but when he did drink, we get drunk and be doing freestyle on instrumentals and shit. He still got these instrumentals. He be sending them to me. Like, you gotta go record this shit. I'm like, all right, bro, let me listen to it. But hey, this shit hard, but you know how it is. It's
Right.
like, I'm steady having new experiences. I felt that way in that freestyle at that moment, in that time.
He wants you to recreate that
Yeah,
bitch
he wants to
1,000
recreate it, but it's not, I can't do it. It's for you right now. Louis Chan this shit.
Shout out to my brother,
My
Louis
brother,
B,
LB,
bro.
man, for
You're a
real.
fool, bro. All right, let's go. Fucking, who's some artist that you've done a feature with?
I did a feature,
You just told me one, Project Pat.
Project Pat, my
Crazy.
most recent one. I just did that a few days ago.
Is that released?
It's not released, no.
Okay, I was gonna say let's give him a sneak peek, but nah, we ain't gonna do that.
I wonder if I just could anyway, right? And just say I'm sorry. If, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I'm sorry, guys, but we don't ask for apology. We don't ask for forgiveness. Or whatever the statement is.
We asked for it. That's how that goes.
Whatever that shit is, you get the picture.
I did one with Lazy Bone that's released. Though I did Lazy Bone. I got one with. I think that's it. That's all I got. I don't really got too much features. Got my boy Sifa. I got one with him. I got a feature with TJ.
C4?
Sifa. Nah, not T4.
Oh, I thought you said C4.
Sifa. And then another guy from Alabama named T. James. He big out there on that side of the Mississippi. Do you dig? My boy T. James.
Shout out T. James.
That's
crazy, bro. You got some heavy hitters under your belt.
Yeah. I be working, man. It's just working. I've been working around, moving around, working around, trying to keep my head down. And then my boy GHK Abu features with him, and then I got features with
shout out GHK
G Cash, and my other
GG Cash.
GG Cash. I got some features with him.
Shout out them boys because they done came through and you know what I'm saying, blessed the stage. I be having some overtime showcases that I be putting together and shit, and they blessed the stage a couple times. Yeah, GHK especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's dope.
I definitely got some shit with him that's real dope too. We really got a joint tape, but
like an EP together.
Yeah, like an EP. Yeah, we got a joint EP where we gonna release. Sometimes once I stop bullshitting, it's not him, it's me bullshitting on that. So, but it's just, and I won't say bullshitting. It's just so much shit gets stacked on top of each other, and we already got the music. It's just I got to get the cover and get it mixed and mastered and put the final bells and whistles on there. So that's the easy part. I just got to stop doing what I'm doing and then get the promotions done and all that. So be on the lookout for that GHK.
Because we can't have you too stagnant anymore, bro. That shit that I'm hearing is worth releasing, bro. For sure. Niggas need to hear this.
Yeah.
Don't be selfish.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. Yeah, for sure. Who is your favorite artist that you've done a feature with? Truth or drink, baby. Truth or drink, man.
I'm a drink, man.
Hey, you might as well double down because my next question is, who is the least favorite?
Hold on, I might answer that one though.
Okay, let's go.
I might answer.
Who's your least favorite feature? And it don't got to be no mainstream. It don't got to be released. Yeah. Just who hopped on the track and you were like, doo-doo, bro. What are you doing?
Oh,
break
shit.
Somebody's heart right now, man.
Oh, shit. No, I ain't gonna do that because I ain't gonna do that. I would drink this whole thing, dude. That's gonna be a double shot.
Double shot it.
Oh, fuck.
God,
yeah.
Truth or drink is a motherfucker, bro.
That's a hard question. You knew I was gonna drink to that.
Some of these questions ain't meant for you to answer. They set up for you to just take that drink.
I'm drinking. Fuck that.
All right, my next question. Oh, man. Shout out to the good, kind-hearted niggas that don't put you niggas on blast. Because whenever I get an interview, and it's going to be on this channel, I have somebody interview. I'm putting everybody on. Nigga, you are not going to get me to take a drink. I'm going to just drink casually as I want to. Leisurely, nigga. But I am not going to take a drink because of no question. I'm telling it all.
Shit.
I'm telling the
worst.
I
thought I was, but I didn't think you was doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember. I was telling you. I put a message like,
I'm open, bro. I was
like, nah, man. I talk good, bro. We can do anything you can do. I'm ready to run that shit. I didn't know he was going to do that, though.
All
Damn.
Right.
You got me drunk as fuck.
All right, man. So I was going to ask you, have you ever been to jail? But I got a little bit of backstory earlier. So
my son told on me.
Yeah, his son told on him in an interview.
Yeah.
Some of the realest shit I ever saw. One of my favorite interviews. Fucking, I cannot wait to show this to y'all, man. This little kid is a genius. But anyway, now that it's a closed case, we can talk about it. What did you go to jail for?
Possession of controlled substance and aggravated robbery.
And so you caught 8 years.
Well, no, I did. Actually, he only experienced. Isaiah told you what he experienced.
Okay.
He experienced 8 years of it because his mother was pregnant and all that. But I was actually incarcerated for 9 years and about two months or some shit like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All in one bid?
One flat. Yeah.
Jeez.
And I got out in, it was 2020, 2021.
2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
So what? Oh, go ahead.
That was all I was gonna say.
So I mean, I know this is a mundane ass question, but what was your experience in jail? Like, what the fuck? Were you in feds or state or?
I was in the state. I was in TDCJ.
Okay.
Yes. My experience was just. God damn, it's a hell of an experience. I mean, it's no experience. There's no way to put in words what it feels like to have a lack of freedom, a lack of what do I want to eat being your choice, a lack of when you spend your money being your choice, a lack of when you want to go outside being your choice. It's not a lot of words to explain that, except for you start to understand that the most important thing in this world is time and what you do with it. You really understand that. You really start to get a hold on what time is and how important people are, because
Oh, that's crazy. I was,
you know,
bro. What this time?
yeah.
Nigga, this later in the interview, but god damn it.
But I can't. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yeah. Because I mean, all that means is that
Time.
you know we on the right path. I'm on the right path.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. But no, fucking facts, bro. Time. The meaning of time, bro. Like, and once you realize like that is the only thing in life that's pretty much irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? You can replace money, you can replace property, you can replace a lot of monetized values and things that accumulate to nothing besides financial gain or supposed successes. But realistically, the one thing that you can't ever get back is yesterday.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? The time that we spend. So that's a crazy concept, bro.
Yeah.
But all in all, like fucking what's one of the craziest things you ever witnessed in jail? Or was it pretty smooth going? You know? Was everybody pretty chilling for the most part?
I guess the craziest thing I ever witnessed in jail is something that happened to me personally.
What was it?
It was well, I had got to jail just like the streets. So
Right.
if you in jail, like it ain't nothing but gangsters, drug dealers, and killers and
still doing
gang
that shit.
bangers. So when you get in there, so I had got to a point where when I first got to jail, I was scared straight, right? So I'm doing everything you're supposed to do. I went to school. I got these trades. I went to these classes, marriage and parenting. I went to anger management. I got all these classes and I did my goddamn thing. Make a fat story skinny. I was doing everything that I could do to be able to show the parole board that I was the person that they should have let go. I get in trouble. I didn't get in trouble. I did get no cases. And I got set off. The first time I was eligible for parole, which was in 2 years and 4 months, I got set off. Boom. I came back up, I got set off again. I came back up, I got a 2 year set off. Boom, the 2 year set off had broke me because by that time I had been gone for 5 years. I'm watching my son grow up through pictures. I had got put back down here in Beeville County, down here in this Beeville area. So I'm in this Beeville area and I'm right here by Corpus. So I can do my thing, right? Like these guards, they know the same people I know or they know the same things I know. So it's relatability shit going on. So there's conversation shit going on. So it's shit to break the ice going on. If I can break the ice, then I can get you to start nodding your head. I can be a person again though.
Yeah.
Because when you in the joint, you know, you just a number. You just close and a number. 1836053, that's all I am in there. But if I get you to start nodding your head to some shit I'm saying, if I get you to listen to the song that I'm singing from my cell at the top of my lungs, oh, you might fuck with me then. I'm a person again.
Damn.
Identify with me. And I can manipulate your bitch ass to bring some drugs in here. And that's what I did, right? So the crazy experiences was all that shit go down, right? So I got the cell phone in this bitch. I'm on the cell phone and somebody, I don't know how it happens, but if we get into that, then we'll be here for a long time. But I got the cell phone in here. Fast story skinny. I'm in the penitentiary. I got the cell phone. I'm selling narcotics in this bitch and doing my thing, right? And somehow, some way, I think this CEO, this bitch, and we call her no English. She don't speak no English really. She speak broken English. She's straight from Mexico somewhere. I don't know if she got citizenship or what, but she in the penitentiary in Beeville right now working, terrorizing them boys over there. Shout out to my boys on Chasefield unit out there, them trustees. Oh, so for my good behavior, right, I had got to the trustee status. So the trustee in TDCJ means that you have access to go on Chasefield, W6, the unit that I'm on in Beeville. It's like a sub-unit to Garza East, so Garza East, because it's an ID unit, but it's housed on the transfer unit facility.
Break that down for me. Break that down for the people that don't know. What's that mean?
So when you go to prison and you get put on the chain gang, then you're going to be placed on this fucking school bus.
Keep that thought in mind.
Okay? Placed on the school bus, placed on the school bus, placed on the school.
All right.
You'll be placed on this school bus, the Bluebird. It's just a school bus that's painted blue and just shit with a nigga with a shotgun ready to shoot your ass if you act funny or get stupid, whatever, with a too little ass jumpsuit on. If you small, your jumpsuit big, and if you big, your jumpsuit small. It's like, what the fuck? I promise you this is how they do it. If you did, niggas know, they been down there. I ain't lying, niggas know. So you go down there, then they put you on the Bluebird, or that's what they call the school bus that's painted blue with a bird on it. That's what it is, with a nigga with a shotgun. That's the Bluebird. And you go to the penitentiary, you get off the penitentiary, and this what I'm talking about, this transfer facility is where you go. And they have them in Texas, in TCJ, they're Garza West is in the southern region, and they have the same unit, the same bill, same blueprint in about 4 or 5 regions. I'm not gonna say the same. The other region, I forget. I know one is Holiday. The niggas in Houston. If you're in the Houston region and you're going to TCJ when you leave the county jail, if you from Port Arthur or anywhere around that area, Houston region, Beaumont, Bryan College, you in that area and you get on that Bluebird, then they're gonna send you to Holiday unit. And if you were from Corpus Christi, Laredo, San Antonio, such and such, and these regions, then they're gonna send you to transit. They're gonna send you to the Garza West unit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, okay, just a little breakdown.
Just a little breakdown on how they work. Then they're gonna shave your head, bald head, and put you in this fucking tin can in the middle of the Texas heat in the summer with 50 motherfuckers on bunk beds, gang banging Mexicans, and niggas with 50 and 60 years, young as fuck, and that's where you at. Boys, this man, that's woo. That's where I came from. But so you get there, boom. I made it from that though. I that ain't even the part of the story, but I'm giving you a breakdown of where I'm at.
Yeah, facts.
But on that facility is another building that's where the trustees go, and that building is where I eventually made it back. It's how shit go full circle, right? Because I had went from all the way from the Panhandle up there in Lubbock, Texas, in a place called Childress, Texas, between OKC and Amarillo. That's where it was. You turn left at the Cactus and you make a right at the Rattlesnake and you end up in Childress. And you end up in Childress. That's where the fuck I was at, family. For real. Ain't bullshit. That's where the fuck I was at. And I had got,
Could you figure it out how to get there to this day? You said the rap.
I wouldn't. There would be no reason for me to go to Childress, Texas. No reason. There's nothing there but prison. It's like somebody wanting to go to Beeville.
Facts.
Have you ever just like?
I've only went there to pick up a nigga one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But no offense to my people from Beeville.
You know
I ain't gonna say I like Beeville, but I like people from Beeville. You know, I don't want to
every place got a good solar too.
Yeah, they got some good restaurants. Probably. I don't know. But shout out Bville.
All right, man. So let's lighten it up, lighten the mood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Enough of this gangster prison talk, man.
Right.
We out the streets now. We free individuals.
Right.
You in a relationship? Drink money. I mean, the alcohol is present.
No. I'll speak on that. Because
She gonna be highly upset that you took this
she
long.
ain't gonna be upset because this is the thing. This is the thing about these people. I'm glad you asked that question. So let me look into the microphone. Yeah. So and she and I've had
that's your camera.
that's my camera. Okay. So and I've had these conversations with you girls.
But this specific one. I asked you, are you in a relationship? You talking about some girls
with women.
This nigga.
Yeah, because this is the thing though. I've realized about myself. I was locked away for a while, and when I was in exile, I noticed that I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna have one woman. I'm not, and so the woman that they already know that I'm gonna have, you know, but. Everybody's special in their own individual way. Everybody plays a part in the way that this thing is going to progress. Everything is going to work how it's supposed to work as long as no one is selfish and trying to diminish what we've started and what we're building for the future. Because relationships, if we think about relationships from a traditional standpoint, how the Western culture teaches us, it's all about obligations and expectations, right? So if I'm in a relationship now, all of a sudden something is expected of me, and if I don't meet these expectations, then my partner is going to be disappointed of me, and vice versa, because that's what comes with a relationship. And I'm not responsible enough emotionally, being from prison. I was in prison for 10 years down there. To come home and be in a responsible relationship. Because now, if I'm in a relationship, the expectation is just I'm responsible for how you feel. And I don't know how I'm going to feel in the morning, baby. You know what I mean? So I can't say that I'm in a relationship for you, but I can say that I love you. I can say that I'm going to do everything in my power for you to be successful. But I can't say that I'm only going to be with you, though. I can't say that.
Honesty is key, my boy.
I can't say that.
I thought he was going, man. Shout out to honesty, bro. Let's give a fucking round of applause. Angie, you look like you got a question back there. Why you approach the table like that? You got a question?
This interview is over.
I'm canceled. Am I Andrew Tate for that?
You have a great evening, sir.
You cannot cancel me.
Your whole poly life.
Oh yeah. No, but it's not really just.
No, but like you might as well be
Poly.
poly.
I mean, I am polygamous.
But you gotta get them to agree.
Yeah, for sure. Polygamy is something that's right. Yeah.
Sister wives and shit.
Right. For what I'm trying to establish, right? All that, right.
Go to Utah.
No, you don't. You gotta just teach them. You have to understand. Yeah, you have to teach them. Yeah, you have to teach them. You have to teach them.
You shake his hair again. You
No, because it's not about teaching.
God
This is the thing. In America, you have to understand this though. In America, think about this. In America, the country that we live in what I won't say in America, I'll say in the Western culture. Before the rise of feminism.
This is fascinating.
Before the rise of feminism. Feminism is a real thing.
Yeah.
Women don't need men.
Realistically, no, we don't.
Right?
I'm just saying, realistically.
You heard it here first on Overtyme Network.
No, but
Women don't need men.
They
You
don't.
heard it from the background. Ambiance.
We don't need you.
They
Fact.
don't. And realistically, the feminine. Now you're gonna be upset again.
Hell no.
Let me say this. Let me
Say
say.
what you gotta say, my
I want to
dog.
say this because.
We need you to have children and like continue to populate the world and.
Who me?
Calm down.
Oh yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna even get it. We're not gonna get into that on the podcast. That's not the place to break that news. But women have through the rise of feminism, which is a beautiful thing because feminism by definition is equal rights for women. And by definition, if you're not a feminist, then you're just a hater, right? Well, because why wouldn't you want women to have the same opportunity that men have, right? Yeah. That's really some hater ass shit to me. If a nigga say that he doesn't support or you're anti-feministic movement. Yeah. But the reason that, like, if you heard on that Demon in Disguise song, just say that I'm itching to slap this shit out of feminists.
And I'm wrong for that. So
right. Yeah, right. I say that because people use the word feminist and drive a vehicle of anti-masculinity in with it, right? Because feminism is a beautiful thing if it's coupled with masculinity, as well, vice versa. Yeah. Masculinity is a beautiful thing when it's coupled with femininity. But when you have toxic masculinity, that's right. That's why that's why that's even a term. Toxic masculinity is only a thing because that's masculinity existing absent of femininity, right? But we don't talk about the existence of femininity, absence of masculinity, right? That's not really a trending topic. You see what I'm saying? But it's a
drop some fucking jewels on these motherfuckers.
But it's something that we experience. It's something that you see in they're gonna be mad at this. It's something that you see at young independent black females. You see a over exuberance of femininity. And I'm not blaming them because they have been victimized by the Western society, so that's to be expected. Them pushing
that's
back,
their like mechanism,
right? And not to mention that the system has removed their masculine figures. Like I was away, and my son's like, I'm not speaking from something. I'm not speaking from some shit that I heard about. This is some shit that I'm living, bro. I was away from my son's life for 9 years and 4 months. You see what I'm saying? So in that 9 years and 4 months, that's masculinity removed. So what does the feminine have to do? Overcompensate. She has to survive. She has to overcompensate. She has to be masculine. So when I come home, how does she let go of that? It's hard. And not only is it hard, it's unfair for me to ask her, let go, I got it. You see what I'm saying?
Right. After she's already had that.
Right. It's unfair for me to ask that. I don't know if we should be on camera with that.
No, we are live. This is great conversation, bro. This is some real ass shit, bro, which is what this podcast is all about, bro, is honest, genuine fucking conversation between human beings, man. This ain't just me asking questions to an artist and trying to find out the next show you got and the next album you're dropping, bro. This is me trying to understand the mind of other brilliant creatives that I've had the pleasure of meeting, bro.
But and then this is the thing, like your girl was saying, like we were taught that the idea of dating how we dating, this is 100-year-old thing, bro. This is maybe 100, maybe 150. Yo, this is a new phenomenon. This is new. This is an experiment. And if you look at it statistically, it's not working. Divorce is at an all-time high. You know what I mean? Not to preach, not to say that monogamy is not something that can work, but the natural fit. The reason that monogamy did work is because of the suppression of the females. This is my opinion, though. People have the right to disagree, and if you disagree, it doesn't hurt me.
Get in the comments and talk about how you disagree with it if you disagree.
If you disagree, but the evolution of female, the success of feminism has made it to where the act of them, because in a relationship, it's a contract. It's a contract and agreement. Marriage is a contract agreement between you, the partner, and the state to which you are married in. It's a contract and agreement.
I don't believe in marriage, like on paper.
As an institution, I don't either. It's full of shit.
We about ceremonies about nothing.
Yeah, it's just about the ceremony.
I celebrate our love.
Right.
But I don't need the government.
You don't need the government to solidify it, right? Or to pay for the government to solidify. But this
what does that even mean, bro?
It doesn't mean shit because the government will tell you that the money don't mean shit when they tell you that you're commonly law married. What common law marriage means is that everything that a married couple did, that
you get by staying with them.
You get by staying with them. You get by living with them. You get by living life with them. If you pay bills with somebody in the state of Texas for 3 months, you married with them.
said 3 months.
No, I'm serious. This
What?
is the law. This is legal.
3 months.
3 months in the state of Texas. I don't know about other places. If you're in Texas and you're watching this and you've been living and housed up with a girl for 3 months,
You are married, nigga.
And if you hit her, choke her, have a domestic dispute, you will be charged as if you have domestic violence against your spouse. That would be the charge.
You heard it here first. Don't beat up on your 3-month-old girlfriend because it is beating your wife.
Yeah, that's beating your wife up. You're a wife beater. Legally.
And I ain't talking about the ones you put under your shirt, nigga.
No, I'm talking about legal terms, nigga. Prosecution.
God damn, that was fucking some game.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
was
give
some
them a
game.
little bit. I'm gonna give them a little bit long because they stay listening to me talk.
All right, so what's your biggest pet peeve in a woman?
Oh man, your girl gone.
What's your biggest pet peeve in these bitches, bruh?
Oh man, my biggest pet peeve though is, and it's like, I'm toxic though. I'm toxic, so
I didn't ask you what the women's pet peeve is about you.
Right.
What's your pet peeve?
I hate a woman that can't think. When I say that, like,
Yeah, you gotta elaborate.
okay, so
you gotta elaborate. There's gonna be a lot of thinking bitches.
Right.
that-
So I don't. There's a book called The Prosperity Bible. This is a compilation of books that was written about prosperity, and in that book, I'm gonna make a fat story skinny. It's a story about this.
That is my new punchline. I'm gonna make a fat story.
It's a story about this rich guy who hires a secretary, and the secretary is asked to find Garcia, right? And he says that in his dialogue on the book, he's speaking about that the average person is gonna come ask the boss, "Where's Garcia from? Where are they this and there's this and this and where's Garcia at? And can Garcia woo woo woo?" They're gonna ask the boss 1,000 questions, but the right secretary ain't gonna ask you shit. They're gonna say, "Find Garcia." That's right. And then they're gonna go out and then they're gonna go find as much shit about Garcias as they can. Ain't gonna come back to the boss and say, "Boss, so what Garcia was you talking about?" Because I got a Garcia in South America, and then I got this Garcia here, and then a Garcia here. I'm not for sure which one you talking about. Does he do this and this? Because I got this one there, right? It's called right. So I hate a bitch that. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean bitches.
He hates women.
I hate a woman that if I say, "Hey, babe, can you fix me a grilled cheese sandwich?" And then she says, "Well, do you want it such and such on the outside? Do you want 2 pieces of cheeses on it? You want me to cut it in half? I want you to make me a grilled cheese sandwich." I thought you knew enough about me because you're an observative creature to know what type of motherfucker. Like, I thought that. Like, I hate a bitch that I gotta tell too many motherfucking detail, holding hands through simple procedures. That's what I hate. That's my biggest pet peeve. I hate that. I hate that. With passion, dog. Like that made me want to break up with you for real. Like if you, I mean whatever, if that's what we call breaking up. I don't really do relationships. Relationships means expectations. Expectations bring about disappointment.
To circle back, you know.
They bring about disappointment. So I don't do relationships, so I can't really break up with you. But it makes me not want to entertain your negative vibrations anymore. Yeah.
Energy is a real thing.
Energy is a real thing. And I'm fucked up because I've been gone for so long that I'm okay for being by myself. So that makes me real hard to deal with. You know what I mean? So I don't care if you don't like my program because my program was designed for it to work without you. You know what I mean?
That's deep.
I hate that though. That's my Achilles crutch because you always need somebody, bro.
So that's like your gift and curse. Like you could deal with yourself alone.
Yeah.
Turn it back on. One pause. Back into your regular schedule program. Good eye, Captain. shirt. Man, you are killing these motherfucking questions.
I told you I talk good, bro.
All right. What's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you, man?
For real? All right.
Or drink. I mean, you ain't got
No. I ain't doing no more drink. I got to drive. So
You finna answer these
the
questions.
most embarrassing thing I did was in high school. So I don't care. This was a long time ago. This was before I knew myself.
Why you putting his head down?
Well, because it was
I'm
embarrassing.
just
It's embarrassing shit. It's like, no, you got me answering the real shit. I'm on it. I'm doing it.
Thank
So
you. I
the most
appreciate it,
embarrassing
nigga. I
shit.
appreciate it.
I was in high school, and this after I'm in King High School. Shout out to King High School, Richard King High. All my alumni, you guys might not be proud of this. What's up, Brittany Ashbury? I was at Brittany Ashbury's party. She definitely remembers this. She definitely does. Who else was there? I think Karina may have been there. Then
he dropping them.
yeah. Y'all make sure y'all come in because y'all fuck with me. Arson Banx, I'm in this bitch. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. We full of that fluid and being honest. So I had got full of that fluid then. This was before I was when I was a lowercase G. You know,
Okay,
before
I see what you're saying. Before you
we
leveled
put
up.
the cap space on it. And I was drinking and fat, short, skinny. I shitted on myself at that party.
God damn.
Yeah, on the couch. And I remember I had went to a little special. I had went to a little secluded area. And my stomach was bubbling.
Where the fuck was the bathroom?
It didn't matter. I was too drunk. It didn't matter if the bathroom was. I was too drunk to move. I was fucked up. And I remember at that time it was like I remember then. I'm always been a meticulous guy, so I knew that 3 shots was the number then when I was like 16, 17.
Okay.
So it was like 3 shots was the
That
number.
was limit, yeah.
And that would get me loose. And I had did those 3 shots real fast then because there was a lot of people at Brittany party. Brittany Asbury, she threw the best parties. And I wanted to be cool, so I drank me 3 shots fast. And I'm drunk fast, and then I started drinking more, and then I shit on myself. Once I shit on myself, I'm sitting on the, don't laugh, man. It's just, I was embarrassed. It was a hard life shit. I had to drive home. My partner had to hit my nigga Josh had to drive me home. He'll never forget too. Josh remember this. But
So did you leave right away or did you thug it out for a second?
well, I sat on the shit for a while until people started smelling it. And people was like, what is that smell? And it kind of blew my cover. And then I had to go. And so what I did was I played drunker than I was. So I was trying to, because by the time when I shitted on myself, it kind of sobered me up. You know what I mean? Because it was like, what's that smell? I woke up to that and I'm like, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is that smell? It's me because I'm feeling this soft on my ass and it's hardened up. By the time I woke up, excuse me, it's graphic. Kids go to bed. But so I done woke up and it's like, fuck, I done shit on myself, bro. Josh like, my partner Josh like, bitch, you fucking sitting on yourself and you're trying to fucking go here, all these hoes in you looking at you, bro. They smelling shit. You fuck, what's wrong? Why you ain't go to the bathroom? I'm just playing drunk now. I done sobered up. So when I sobered up, I'm like, oh shit, I shitted on myself.
Oh my God.
But now people smelling it out here, and it's bad. Brittany Asbury, at this time, she ain't game. Cut that out. Don't put that on there.
I ain't gonna put that on there. Edit. Chop.
But
Time stamp.
it's bad. It's attractive women here, bro. So I'm like, man, I done did this at the cool party, bro.
Did you ever
So
go back?
Yeah. I got accepted right back. I was good at football.
Oh, so you got the pass.
I was good at football. I'm pep ready.
You was just drunk.
Yeah, I was just drunk. Nobody really talk. Bro, I'm probably the only guy in America that shitted on himself at a cool party and didn't get exposed and stayed in the cool crowd. That's a testament to who I am right there. AB, the only nigga in the world. And then look, I can talk about it on camera. Who do that? Niggas ain't like me. I'm different.
Bro. You a different breed, bro. Different caliber of niggas, bro. Where you can shit on yourself and still parlay with the real.
I why when I be dripping and shit on them, it comes so naturally because I did this shit literally before.
All right. So, what's your biggest regret? And this could be for anything. We already talked about the jail shit. You know what I'm saying? What's your biggest regret?
Beyond that,
relationship wise, we're gonna go through a couple regrets.
Lying. I lying. My biggest regret is lying, and not being honest, and trying to
be something you're not. Fake
the funk to not hurt people's feelings, and then you end up hurting their feelings anyway because you're being dishonest. And my biggest regret is just lying. I lied to women. And like, you know how you see on Jody, like, I lied to you because I care about you. And I did because I knew they wouldn't understand me. Like, women feel like because you love them, you can't love anybody else. Or that the love is something that's supposed to be possessive. Like, you're supposed to own it. Like, you got receipts for this shit. Like, I'm going to run out of love for you. That's like saying if I have one kid, I can't love the next one. But they don't think that you can love them and love somebody else. But the reason they feel that way is because you wouldn't want them to love nobody else either, right?
Facts.
Right, and I wouldn't. But the reason I feel that way, I wouldn't want you to love nobody else, is because we wired differently, but we're not going to get into that.
That's for part 2.
Because I get into that. That's a whole different way, because we've been taught a lot of shit. A lot of the things that we feel, bro, we were taught to feel this way. Subconsciously or consciously, you were taught to think the way we think. You were taught to think that we're supposed to grow up and be with one woman and marry her and live till the day we die. There's only one mammal that does that. There's only one mammal that does that on Earth, and humans aren't that. You see what I'm saying? If you were to say what mammal mates with one partner for their whole life, humans wouldn't be that. This is some penguin. I forget which one it is, but it's a penguin. It's not humans. You see what I'm saying? And the modern way that we date, it's only been going on for about 126 years.
Man, it's done his research.
Yeah, like dating, how we date it's new. And then the fact of the effects of feminism in the modern woman is recent. This is new. Women working, women having the possibility to be a millionaire is some new shit. And the men that's dating them is new too. So everything that comes with it is new too. So we can't go by what we used to no more. We can't go by what them people told us, bro. And we can't go by, look, bro, the reason that our parents' relationship worked, them dudes was cheating. Them niggas had whole girl kids. They did. Think about this. Think about the numbers, though. Mathematically, on the planet Earth right now, as we speak, there are 8 women to every male on the Earth. Homosexuality is a real thing. Over half of these guys are gay.
Hold up, we finna get real, and we ain't deleting none of this.
Over half of guys are gay. Over half. But if I only do the numbers at half, and the numbers are at 9 to 1, there's 9 women to every male on planet Earth, right? 8, but it's like 8 points, some shit like that. But it's 9. Let's just do 9 for math. So it's 9 women to every woman on Earth, and then half of these niggas gay. That's 18 males to every female. 18 females to every male. 18 females to every eligible bachelor. And then half of these niggas is broke, so you have to double that number. These niggas is broke. Then half of these niggas is lame, so you have to double that number. These niggas is lame. No sense of humor.
This nigga putting street politics in there.
But for real, bitches don't want to fuck with a lame ass nigga every day, waking up to this lame ass nigga, no sense of humor, can't fuck good, can't cook good. I mean, don't even know what's good to eat, can't lead right, conversation is whack, I don't feel comfortable around you, you don't make me feel safe, bitch, you can't fight, I feel like I can beat you up. No one wants to be with those guys. Right? So then the number doubles again. Right? That's why all the guys, but what nobody talks about is that there's some guys that's out here right now that's watching this shit that ain't got no pussy, never. It's only us getting pussy. It's only the guys that's fucking girls that's getting pussy, because the girls like the same guys. They don't like those other guys. But we're friends with them, so we don't really think about it, that they're not getting pussy like that. But if somebody told us, you're like, oh shit, I can see that he ain't getting no ass. But when you really think about it, like, Bro, these girls like the same type of guys. They like niggas that's getting money. They like niggas that got good symmetrics and good cheekbones, tall, know how to dress, know how to fuck, know how to carry a conversation, know how to speak, and that's not a bunch of the population. All the girls like the same dudes. Of course they're cheating.
Jesus. This nigga here, bro. All right, man. So next question. Hold on. Hold on. No, we gonna go to the next question. All right, we gonna play a game called Name Drop, bro. And it's it's just who would you choose? But we can.
Okay.
I only got a couple. But,
Okay.
But we can further the topic if necessary.
Okay.
Pac or Biggie? Bro.
Who?
Pac or Biggie?
Pac.
Pimp C or DJ Screw?
Pimp C.
Mexican OT or D Baby?
OT.
Yes, sir. Trump or Biden?
Trump the world.
Damn. Yes, sir. I agree with that.
Yeah. You Trump the world. Trump the world. Joe Biden, he's incompetent at this point.
Yeah, facts.
Then I remember when Trump was in office, there was a lot more money in circulation.
Did you see the fucking video of him doing a press conference like 3 days ago where it looks like it's not him. I'm telling you. I'm going to show you when we get off here. This shit is not him. It's a nigga in a mask. Like,
I believe it. It's not him.
There's wrinkles, bro.
I've got to the point though. I question everything that I've ever been told.
Yeah,
and
everything is subject to revision.
Everything is subject to bullshit for me. So I don't really even know if the Earth is round.
So you're a flat earther?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm not 100% sure that it's just. I will.
Yeah,
say
you just
that.
don't know.
I just don't know. I'm not gonna say that I'm a flat because I can't say that. Oh yeah, I believe that, but I can't tell you that I believe that it's round either. Though I wouldn't be able to say that.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I have some beliefs and shit like that, but I'm ultimately like open to pretty much anything because I have already realized that everything I ever learned was pretty much subject to revision. Yeah, bro.
For sure.
So that'll lead to further questions, but let's Canelo or Mayweather. Now, who would win in a fight? Right now.
Canelo?
Think so?
I think so.
Damn.
Yeah, I think so. Right now, I think Canelo would be, but I think Floyd Mayweather is one of the best fighters ever, and I don't think Canelo is.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. But right now, I think Canelo...
I would love to see that fight again, bro.
Right now? You would like to see it now?
Yeah, I mean, Canelo's kind of getting up there too, and he just lost it. He just lost a fight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, did he win his last fight? Yeah, he came back.
Won John Ryder.
Yeah.
Canelo beat John Ryder his last fight.
Yeah.
So
he's back.
But that wasn't a good performance from Canelo.
Either. Yeah, exactly.
And Canelo,
and we're talking about
Asian Canelo. He's aging. He's not aging well. Mayweather is
aging phenomenally.
Yeah, so it would be interesting.
It would be a good fight.
It would be a multi-million-dollar fight. I wouldn't be surprised if they
$100 million fight.
$100 million fight. Look.
We're about to start promoting that shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Shit, answer it. GHK, yes sir.
Yeah. GHK Abu.
We live on the podcast.
They on my shit at the strip club right now.
Yeah.
Bottoms up right now playing my shit. I'm on the podcast right now live, JSK. This is my boy DJ Hurricane.
Yeah, what's going on,
This
man?
my boy DJ Hurricane and my boy GHK Abu right now. Right here at the BUs, right here. They live in the BUs.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
Playing that with me. My new single out right now. Make sure y'all stream that.
What's that called?
With me. Yeah, for sure. That's love, for sure. Yeah.
Y'all boys in the podcast now. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah. I got y'all on the podcast right now. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that too, bro. For real. Yeah. That's key. I showed, the avatars and pink babies.
Let's go.
For sure. But look, I'm gonna have to get back. I'm gonna get back to my shit. I'm gonna get back to my podcast. All right, bitch.
That's live. Hey, that's love,
big
bro.
motion, a big motion in the city,
That's
man.
what's up, bro.
Y'all gotta shout
That
out to the
shit warms
boys in
my
there.
heart, bro. I love to see other motherfuckers showing love and appreciation
Yeah.
to motherfuckers that are doing real things.
I'm glad you told me to answer it too. I wasn't gonna answer it.
Yeah, no, fuck that. We answering phone calls.
We
on the
answering
podcast.
it.
I had a thing about that in the beginning when I started doing podcasts, bro. But now I'll be like, man, answer the phone. Man.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
Never know.
bro, niggas got some cool
Niggas
shit
got
to say.
shit going,
You know what
right?
I'm
That
saying?
was cool. So yeah, they stay in there popping their thing to their
That's crazy. Right now in the strip club, there's Arson Banx music playing and some bitches twerking that ass.
Yeah.
Right now,
as we speak.
as we speak.
That's cool. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh,
Name, not a type.
Okay, name.
We're gonna get to the body type in a minute, but what is your celebrity crush by name? You get at anybody, married, not married, anybody.
I like her.
Her? Oh shit! I just got on her like fucking a week ago.
I love her. Just that's it right there. Like
Boom! You heard it here first. Arson Banx is finally gonna get in a relationship with her.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Like I can't wait to meet you and finally get this and finally get the shot poured out the way.
Bruh, everybody's been on this podcast talking about goddamn Ice Spice, man. I done interviewed 3 niggas that asked the same question.
Yeah.
All 3 motherfuckers, Ice Spice.
Nah, I ain't. Not for me. I mean, she's a beautiful person, but I mean, her is just like I'm more into like the physical is one thing, like, but if you're cute enough, then cute enough. Like, it's like if you're past a 7, then you're good to be with me. It's all about mental.
The mental, yeah. After that,
and
yeah.
her seems like I've heard her interviews and heard her talk. I've heard her POVs and heard her intellect, and it's just it's provoking for me.
Thought provoking.
Yeah.
No, that's facts, bro. That's facts. Looks can only get you to a good.
Yeah,
fuck
looks you
session
can only
right
look
there.
so good because I mean looks fade. If we're talking about like a crush, then that means I'm thinking about I
Getting
want to
with your
fuck with
ass.
you for a long time. Look, so I'm thinking about we gonna get old like you. Eventually we both gonna be ugly.
You're gonna be
together.
shot. Can you
Yeah.
still hold this conversation?
Yeah, can we still hold conversations together? Can we still laugh together? Can we still like talk with each other? So that shit that's only so important. Like I hate when a bitch tell me, cause I like to talk to like the girls. As in some of the girls that I talk to is uglier than the girl that I'm currently talking to, and they be like, "But she's ugly." But I'm like, "But the bitch hold a good conversation, right? She makes me laugh."
Oh God! Shout out to
Yeah.
all the bitches with good personality.
Yeah.
Ugly as hell with good personalities.
Yeah.
We fucking. And can you help me with the camera?
She might not like my POVs, right?
She don't like your She don't like you this whole interview, bro.
But I like her. So
Okay.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Okay.
Can you man the station? I mean, women the station. It's your feminist ass.
feminist shit right
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
Girls are
Women.
I'm a feminist too. I think women should
I'm a
have-
feminist myself,
Yeah, by
man.
definition, I'm a feminist too.
I love women that are empowered by themselves.
Me too.
I just hate women that are empowered by trying to downplay a man.
I do too. That's the only part I
Boom.
don't like. Other than that, I'm with the shit.
All right, so I be asking all my guests this type of shit because this is some shit that I'm super fascinated with. What's your take on aliens, bro?
They exist. I mean, my take on aliens is for you to believe that they don't exist.
That's there.
That's like
Is that what they're trying to do? Make you believe, or do you think that's like a government thing?
I mean, it could be though, because like I say, everything is subject to bullshit. So when you tell me something, especially something as controversial as aliens, from all of these years, and now you tell me that they are in fact a reality because the government has said on record that aliens are in fact a reality.
Yeah, and
But-
that they have biological beings
Mm-hmm.
from
The
All of
government
it.
has biological
Yeah,
events?
there was a whole press conference about it. There's whistleblowers from 3 different disclosed branches within the Pentagon that these whistleblowers have come out, and they're having like a Congress meetings and shit like that, where I forget his name off top, and I don't know why I'm forgetting the name right now because I watch this shit all the time, but they're describing like working on it's called like when they like take a down ship and then they like make it back work it like
right,
I forget the
right. I see
fucking
what you're
terminology
saying.
for
I
it,
get
but
what you're
yeah,
saying,
they find out the diagnostics of the ship that they've retrieved,
and they use that intelligence.
and they use the intelligence and technology
Yeah.
to get it back, not only get it back working, but then to weaponize
Right.
the technology. And but within those discoveries, there's people actively right now in front of like the whole Congress and the whole government saying like, yeah, we need to speak upon this right now, and we found biological beings that y'all aren't disclosing.
It just makes me feel small
Yeah,
because
bro, when you look into the sky,
you look into the sky and you think about each one of those stars that you see in the sky is the sun.
and that's all you can see. That's just what you can see though. But like this shit goes on for infinite amount of forever.
And I mean, the amount of time that it would take you to reach one of those stars, like, is like how many years?
Yeah, like
at so
one
much
light year.
speed?
1 light year is you traveling for 1 year at the speed of light. The closest planet is like 1.2 million light years away. So it would take you 1.2 million years to get to that planet at the speed of light, which your body would just fall apart.
Yeah, it
and
just made me
disintegrate.
feel so small.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
It made me feel so insignificant.
Yeah, because we walk around this planet every day thinking like we are the highest, superior beings, and look at all this technology that we got. But when you look into space, bro, and you realize how small you may be, it's a crazy concept. And like I'm also into like
it's hard for me to wrap my mind around it.
And I'm also into like ancient shit. Like what was here prior to us? We are not the first civilization that touched this earth. No. And like the shit that we preach about or like fucking talk about as far as our history books go and like these religions, this is just what we know as human beings and what we can date back to our earliest civilizations that we still have a record of.
Right.
But there's been, in my opinion, so many catastrophic events that have wiped out the face of the earth many times over. We are only knowledgeable about the things that we discovered, which is like 0.0000000000001 on the grand scheme of things. And it's just a crazy concept. So I'm always interested in people's take on like astros and like human existence, bro.
Right. So my basic take on human existence, or as far as like ancient civilization, is just that you know, life started in Africa.
Facts.
And it evolved from there. And
I just think that it had help. I know it started in Africa, but I think that it was designed that way at that specific time.
And then there goes another can of worms, because when you say it had help, I mean, there's evidence that there had help if we look at ancient writings. And then I used to, as a child.
But even like now, like look what Elon Musk is doing. He's traveling to Mars. There's going to be humans from Earth, Earthlings that go to Mars, start a civilization. The babies that are born on Mars are called Martians. They're not Earthlings. They're not human beings. Mm-hmm. They're Martians. Mm-hmm. And their gods or whatever might be, Elon Musk might be goddamn Jesus. He brought spaceships to a planet that was non-existent and created life. And what if that was our existence? What if Earth was that for us? And somehow another planet needed a place to...
If you really want to... I believe that... I believe that this life, this experience that we're experiencing is an assimilation. I believe that we're already in heaven, and that everything that we're experiencing, that this experience is real. We're not living in a fantasy, right?
No,
it's real, but when we die, then we get to experience the heaven that we think that, right? But
I don't even think that. I don't think that. I think that
The simulation, though, I believe that, like, if you think about this. Video games, right? How long have they been around?
20 years. 30
Maybe
years?
longer. The first video game was the, what's that one? Atari.
I was saying 80. Okay, so maybe 40 years.
The Atari.
That was like 40 years ago.
That was like 40, maybe 50, let's say 50 years
yeah,
ago.
50 years ago.
So from the Atari, it was like damn near like a cell phone game. The graphics on that. Till now, 2023.
Where you're able to
Where
mimic the
2K looks. So think about another 50 years from now. What would a video game look like? Will you be able to decipher the reality from virtual reality?
No, hell
And
no.
50 and if you can, what about 50 years from there? Would you be able to tell virtual reality from reality? And if you can, what about 50 years from there? So 50 video games have only been around for 50 years, and the evolution thereof has been Pong to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and only 50 years. So in 100 years, you won't be able to tell the difference between virtual reality and a video game. And I think that this has already occurred. I think that our ancestors are trying to figure out how they ended up in the state that they're in, and they're watching us in a simulation. That our souls and spirits are reality, that the bodies that we experience are real, but our life as we think it is, like life and death, end and total being, is not real.
That's crazy. So you think that when like the whole start over mechanism of the video games is us, in a way, when you die you start, you get a new life, you just start fresh.
It's just a simulation.
No, I'm just fucking around. But no, that's a hell of a concept.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't count. It doesn't mean that there shouldn't be an effort of life, because
you still feel
that's
things.
part of it. Like, so if you think about God, okay, so God is saying that you got these commandments, these things that you should do, and this is the rules of the simulation. This is what we're trying to observe. If humans can use it, this is the way you're supposed to live. This is the way you're supposed to play this game called life. This is where you get ahead of it. This is where you get ahead of it, by living these types of rules, by playing these types. This is how to win in the simulation. Just like any game. The game of life is a way to play it.
And there's a game called Life too. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right. If you had $1 million gifted to you right now, just right now, in your current state, whatever your financial state is right now, what would you do with it? What would you do with $1 million?
First thing I probably would do is establish a trust. I would establish a trust. That way I could get away from a bunch of taxes and stuff like that. Because if you got $1 million, then you got $1 million worth of taxes. You don't got $1 million, you got like 30, take 30% of that off. Yeah. That's what you got. So I would, off the rip, establish a trust, off the rip, establish property, real estate, to even more so hide some of those taxes, and establishing property establish value in the trust with the property.
Establish your own credit line.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like creating a bank in a sense, and establishing that bank with the $1 million in property to get collateral for it. That'd be the first thing I do. And then I would establish a credit, like an actual Dun and Bradstreet under that EIN for that trust that I started, and then start buying Lamborghinis and shit.
And then start tricking off this bread.
A little bit.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta live a little bit.
Before I buy apartment complexes and start playing Monopoly in real life.
For real.
That's what I would do.
Man, life is more of a game than I thought it was. Yeah. Now that I heard all those things in sequence, it all ties back to some games.
Yeah, it's just a game, bro. I mean, life is a game, and then capitalism is another game that you play. See what I'm saying? It's two games we playing. Life and then capitalism, and we playing them simultaneously.
All right.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing in society to make the world better, what would it be?
Damn, that's a big ass question, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's a big question. If I could change one thing in life,
just one, not multiple, just
not
one.
multiple things.
And it could have a trickle effect.
Man, if I could change one thing, I would take away currency.
Finance?
Yeah, I'd take away currency. There's no money. Everything's free. And then I would see how people act then.
That's crazy. I mean, I feel like at first it would be absolute mayhem, just because everybody would be so thirsty to get everything.
Yeah.
But like after a few years, it would just be the norm that
I think
everybody's.
I
good.
think like at first the whole system would crash because people would just take.
Yeah.
Because
But then you got to get full at some point.
They wouldn't be used to the idea of nothing, and then people would stop producing.
Yeah.
Because there would be no need to produce because people only produce to get paper. People only make shit for that paper shit. People don't make stuff. Only people that's making shit because they love to do shit is artists, bro.
Fact.
And then when I say artists, I don't mean just musicians. I mean artists, people that make clothes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different artists, man. People that love to heal.
Artistry is pretty much doing what you love. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of people doing what they hate to do, but they get that.
They do it for
there.
paper, and then so that comes with people doing things that they would never do in the name of that paper, that green paper. And if it was one thing that I could change, I would get rid of that. Everything's free. Everybody just does what they love to do and just trade that.
Barter system.
Yeah, I would get rid of
Trade goods for goods.
Yeah, I would get rid of paper money.
All right, to double back on what we talked about earlier, and this is another heavy question, but what does time mean to you? And I know we touched on it a little bit earlier, but
Time is a human construct. It's a figment of our imagination. It really doesn't exist because I feel like for something to exist, it has to be a reality anywhere that you go. It has to always be the same. If you think about the theory of gravity is the same anywhere you go. Time isn't. It's a concept, something man-made to calculate moments. So when I think about time, I think about moments, and moments is the most important thing that a man can have because we can capture moments like this camera is, but you can't recreate how you felt during it. And that's all life is a sequence of moments. But time is what we use to calculate when the moment happens.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Arson Banx, man. All right, man. So, God damn. No, man, I'm really heavy into time and I can't even say that I have a accurate assumption of what it is, but I completely agree with what you just said, bro. Yeah. Time is a figment of our imagination, bro. And realistically, almost to double back on what we were just talking about, like if we could erase time in the sense, time almost would go hand in hand with currency. Like if I were to be able to change something in the world, it would be like the construct of time.
Yeah.
Like fucking being so keen to the clock. Like,
yeah.
Even though my fucking label and my fucking business is called Overtyme, but it's such a play on words because I'm over the time. Like I'm over time. Like you know what I mean? So it's not just I'm working overtime.
Because time is a construct.
It's a fucking box.
Man-made construction. It's a man-made box. Time is something they create so that you can sell it.
Yeah.
The American dollar doesn't exist without time.
Yeah.
It's called House Joint Bill Resolution in 1933 that the U.S. government signed that took away gold from currency, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
when they took
Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, when he took away gold from currency, what else back the U.S. dollar? The fact that I can get debt as well as I can back the U.S. dollar because I can get human souls to perform tasks to make goods and provide services. And sell their time for production of whatever it is that you need.
So you're telling me time is the new gold?
Time is the new.
Damn, that's a crap. I might have to write that down.
Time is the new gold.
Time is the new gold. I think I just figured that out right now. All right.
But you always gotta know they worked the shit out of the donkey, and then they bought the tractor.
Sit on that. Marinate on that for a minute.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you would give to yourself 10 years ago?
Whoa.
Let's say 12 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Prior to your prison stint, what's one piece of advice with everything that you know now as Arson Banx, the man that you are now? What's one piece of advice that you would give to or I shouldn't say one piece of advice. What would you tell your younger self?
That you're exceptional. There's no need to fit in. You're not like it. You will never fit in. That you're smart, and it's not something to be ashamed of, but it's not something that you should be feeling that you're more entitled to or more important than someone because you're smarter than them. Because the fact that someone is dumber than you is not their choice. It's a matter of genetics. So we have to be patient with those people. Yeah. And then I would tell myself that when you have great intelligence, there's great responsibility with that. And then there's also a greater responsibility for you to be greater than the people that you're smarter than and take care of them, because that's the reason that you was given that gift. That's what I would tell myself.
All right, well, Arson Banx, man, this has been one hell of an interview, man. I swear to God, I appreciate your time. I got one more wrap-up question for you.
I haven't drunk in a while, so
nah, bro. Yeah, I enjoy it. I need you back on this podcast. I think in my brain, I just kind of decided that you would make a great motherfucking addition to this shit. You have a lot. Yeah, no cap.
Yeah.
If that's something you're interested in, bro, I already got your son and Louis V's son in the works. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build, bro. We trying to build. But dog, it's rare that I meet somebody that can be so open, honest, and have such a great conversation with any given topic and not get controversial or angry or upset about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can have different opinions and just still rock and learn from each other, just grow and develop new.
I never take opinions serious, because thoughts, humans, we take thoughts and we personalize and we attach emotion to them, but thoughts aren't real. Thoughts aren't yours. They're real, but they're not yours. They need your emotions to exist. So they travel. We all share the same thoughts. All humans want the same thing. All humans think about the same thing because we all need the same thing. And thoughts are only our brain trying to figure out solutions to the problems that we all have, right? So we all have these same thoughts. The only difference is we have different thoughts and we attach different emotions to those thoughts, due to the way that we were raised, like through our experience through life. So if I had lived a life where I experienced racism, or I live a life, I'm using that because it's something everybody can identify with. If you're a black person and you lived a life, then you feel differently about shit that a white person do that lived a life, right? So the thoughts that you attach to certain shit, you start attaching emotions to them, and you think that that's your thoughts, right? That these are some individual thoughts. So when people attack them, you feel like you're attacked personally, but you're not really. Let go of the thought. Let go of the thought, and then we can entertain solutions more. But we hold on to the thought and we personalize it, and we say, I'm pro-abortion. I'm just using real controversial subjects so you can attach some emotion to them. I'm pro-abortion. And then you get a person who just got raped and by her uncle, and the baby is causing her body to, and then it's like, unless it's her, right? Unless it's her. Because now your thoughts change because you attach emotions to how she's feeling, which is empathy, and empathy is someone, you being able to think and feel how a person is feeling. That comes first from a thought, and so you attach your thoughts to her, that person that's going through this imaginary scenario that I just created, right? And you change your whole POV on whatever you had been so erratic about. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm always saying, sometimes it's okay to let go of some of those thoughts, some of the things that we've been taught. If you think about it, 80 or 90% of USA is Christian. The United States of America is Christians. And the person that started Christianity is this guy named Abraham. And Abraham wasn't a Christian. In fact, he went against what his dad had taught him his whole life and created the Jewish religion that later became Christianity. You know what I mean? He even was finna kill his son. Remember, he was about to, he already had circumcised them, which was weird to chop on people's penises at the time, but he was about to kill him and went against whatever, like the culture that Abraham went against was nothing like what he was doing. That, you know, so I'm saying that to say that thoughts, you don't have to attach so much emotion to things that we think.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Hey, man, you're a fucking hell of a dude, bro. You're an inspirational person, bro. I love the conversation that we have. Fucking, I would love for you to come back, do more of these podcasts with us.
Sure.
But
I liked this. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, bro, this is gonna be lit, and there's gonna be much more to come. But in closing, just so people can know where to find you, what is your social media tags, and what do you got coming up next?
Well,
reverse those.
I got. Okay, so you can hit me up. First of all, hit me up on Instagram, Arson Banx, on Instagram.
How you spell it?
ARSON Banx, BANX. It's one word on Instagram. And you can really just Google Arson Banx on Google, and same way I just spelled it, and you get it. Everything is readily accessible. And as far as what I got next coming up, me and GHK Abu got a joint project coming out. We're finna drop that. We haven't got a particular date, but it's here in the next 2 months. I have another single that's going out with Project Pat. Shout out Project Pat, R.E. Chase Records, for the opportunity to do that. I got that song coming out, real hot shit with Project Pat. And October 21st, I'll be on the lookout for Hitman. That's the pressing issue right now. October 21st, I'm in dad mode, so that's been that October 21st was the thing I'm trying to get out the way, and then I'm gonna get my music projects out the way. I promise my fans I'm gonna get y'all out the way. Not out the way, but it's
Get y'all right.
Get y'all right. Because I don't like the way that sounds, but it's in store, it's on the press, the cover art done, everything done, the release dates booked, videographer booked, dates booked. It's gonna be a big winner. It's gonna be a big winner.
And then he's gonna come do a feature with me and help me with this podcast.
For sure.
We finna run up a bag, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking Arson Banx, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to have you on my podcast.
Sure.
Thank you for your time, my brother. This has been another fucking episode of From Nothing to Everything. I'm your host, JOT, and go to bed, bitches. It's late.
Snooze fest.